Part of the day, part of the job. Everybody thinks the life is so glamorous. It's not always glamorous. Sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. All right, that's a good start. Now it's time to photo the lot, then we'll get the sign in, and then we're off to our next appointment. So you saw me picking up trash, you saw me getting the lot ready for pictures, but behind the scenes, the guy actually taking the pictures is Chase. Chase does a lot of my videography, most of my photography. He's amazing. He's not always getting his chance to be on camera, but today's his chance. He hears me smiling. So as an agent, a successful agent, one of the things you have to remember is the people that you partner up with, the people that work with you. Having the best people support you really makes a difference in what you're able to accomplish for your clients. So having a professional photographer like Chase, a lot of agents might just go in and take pictures with their cell phone, take pictures with their own camera of the lot, because it's just a lot. There's no house or anything. Me, on the other hand, I get professional photography for everything. So I always have Chase come out, do the professional photography, the professional photos. He's got an amazing eye for this kind of stuff. So between him, lender partners, title partners, it really is about the entire team, not about any one person to be successful in real estate. One of my favorite parts. Signs. Love signs. Get your name out there. What I don't love is how hard the ground is sometimes. We're about to find out. And a tip for y'all newer agents, get a rubber mallet. Really saves your signs. I don't know how many signs I broke when I first got into real estate because I had just a big normal metal hammer, and you end up breaking the signs. Cost yourself a lot of money and hassle. That should be good. Let's go. On to the next one. All right, so the good news, being busy, is a lot of things just kind of happen, right? You're out during your day, you know, here we are doing photos and videos for a new lot, and I get a text message saying that they just sent me an offer on one of my listings that we put on the market, I believe on Thursday last week. So here we are on Monday, so not bad, 4 days, get an offer. We did price the house pretty aggressively to incentivize quick offers, and it looks like it's working. Pulling up the offer now, it's a little lower than I think my clients are going to be wanting to take. Keep in mind, as an agent, it's not my call. I can make professional recommendations, professional opinion, personal if they ask for it, but it's not our job as agents to actually make the decisions. That's 100% the client's job. All we can do is give the best guidance that we know how. In this case, my guidance is going to be to probably counteroffer and see if we can get them to go a little higher on it. I do think there's a deal to be had here. We have conventional financing. They're not asking for closing costs, just a discount on the price. So I like all that. Asking for a home warranty, no big deal. Quick close, gosh, a little less than 30 days, so that's nice. Yeah, I definitely think we're going to have a deal. My client should be pretty happy. Just need to get them up probably, maybe about another 15, 20 grand. I think we'll be there. So hopefully by the time this video is over at the end of the day, we'll have an answer in our negotiations. I mean, it's a pretty clean offer, man. It's pretty straight up, to be honest with you. Nothing too crazy other than maybe get a little more money out of them, in my opinion.
I mean, I was hoping to get closer to that 400 just because we kind of listed it at a low, kind of on the low end, I thought.
Oh, yeah, we did. That's why I want your permission to go back and argue with them. I just saw it in here. They have a contingency. They have a house that's supposed to close on July 15th. So if that deal falls through, your deal falls through. So apparently it's already under contract, closing on. So they're looking for their next house. But keep in mind, if you take this offer and that deal falls through, we have to let them out of this deal, which isn't as desirable now, especially.
Do you think that, I mean, it's only been 4 days. Do you think there's an opportunity to get more interest?
I mean, I definitely think there is an opportunity. We're priced really well compared to the market in that neighborhood, and that's why we did it that way. I'd basically, you know, if it was me arguing it and I was going to want to take this offer, especially with contingency, I'd go back and be like, look, we'll buy your home warranty, we'll do everything, but we priced this house below tax value to make it aggressive. We got a lot of interest on it. If you want to take it with the contingency, we want 400 grand. You know, everything else sits the way it sits. We'll pay title policy. We'll give you the credit for the home warranty, but we want the 400 grand, which is still a great deal for you. And they, I'm sure they know that. That's why they looked at it and put an offer in.
Well, let's do that then, if you think that's best.
That's what I think's best, yes. So basically you're saying you trust me, that's why you hired me?
Yes, sir. That's Sweet. Exactly why I hired you. So thank you.
Always, brother. All right, man. I'll let you know how it plays out. I'm going to go to work then. I just need your blessings.
Yes, sir.
You know, the offer is pretty much fine, but he really does want to get basically his 400. Tax value on the house is 436,000. So we priced it 36 grand under tax value, only because he already moved. Yeah. He's like, look, what do you think, Chris? I'm like, if you price it at 400, this thing should sell pretty much instantly. It's the cheapest house in the neighborhood by far, you know, for the size. Yeah. So I mean, if you guys willing to do that, I think we're okay. We'll roll the dice on the contingency and the rest of it. Everything else the way it is. I mean, we'll pay title policy. We'll give him $750 credit on the home warranty. No problems there. But he's kind of a stickler 4 days in on his 400, being that we priced it so aggressively. Hey, and show your guy the tax records. I mean, it's a steal at that price. He's like, well, should we just wait? I'm like, no, let's just negotiate with these people. First one's in. A lot of times this is your best offer. Let's see if we can just make it work.
Perfect. Awesome. Let me get in touch with my guy, so I will let you know ASAP.
Yeah, sounds good. He knows it. We got that deal. Watch. Want to invite you out this Saturday, June 28th from 1 to 4 to River Rock Ranch, where we're going to host a community open house. We're going to be representing this particular house, 9032 Raven Point. Come out and see us. We're going to have refreshments. There'll be 7 or 8 open houses, so you can see them all at one time in this gated community off Boerne Stage Road. Look forward to seeing you Saturday. Hope you have a great day. All right. We'd be remiss not to talk about the biggest part of a real estate agent's day. If you're a busy agent, then you spend a lot of time in your office, i.e. your car, your office. Lots of road time, lots of miles, lots of tire rotations, tire changes, because you have to be out and about and, you know, part of the world that you're servicing. So between running over and putting signs in yards, now we're heading back to do a little bit more negotiating on that contract we got in. Have to get some stuff ready. We have a buyer's appointment this afternoon who wants to talk about investing in some rental properties. But yeah, we spent a lot of time in traffic on the highway, just part of the job. Man, they've done a lot with this place. When we first bought it, we negotiated a killer deal. Then they completely remodeled it. We're going to show you some before and after here in the video. See what you think. And all this was open like a carport kind of thing. Hey, bud. Hey, bud.
I know who that is. Does it look any different?
Looks a lot different. Yeah, we already flew the drone over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then come on in.
There's windows here.
There were 2 big windows.
Right?
Here, so
exactly what it was. So Chase, when we first bought this, or when they first bought this house, we found it. I didn't buy anything.
No, but you found it.
Well,
we would never have found this thing by ourselves.
Well, but I think the biggest shock was, yes, it did some stuff, but we walked into the master bedroom and they have this big master closet. And we go around the corner of this master closet and bam, what do we find?
A toilet.
Yeah.
Without a door.
With no door.
Without a door.
Literally, you I guess do your business, get up and like, oh, here's my pants right here hanging in front of me. Okay. But, you know, to somebody like you who's looking at investing, I'm like, hey, those are things you consider. Yeah. People do shop for school districts.
They shop
really
for location and school districts.
Yes, they really do.
Yeah.
I like that.
See, and I think that's somebody who's already come to
All right. Well, thanks for staying with us to this point in the video. Just so you can see a couple of things that happen in the average day of an agent. A lot of times people think we're sitting around, not sure exactly what they think we're doing. But today we did pictures, put a listing on the market, negotiated a deal, which now that we're at the end of the video, we did come to a conclusion. We do have a deal. We got them up to $395,000. So we got them up 20 grand above their original offer. We also had them shorten some of the contingency period. So our client's very happy with this. You saw us negotiate, or not negotiate, sorry. You saw us talk about a client of ours who's looking to invest in real estate and how we can help them. So we're gonna start looking for them a property. Now it's time to go support one of our friends who's having a bike night in Austin. It's a big deal for him. We're gonna take this bad boy and head to Austin to see our friends. Once we change into riding clothes. Don't ride in shorts and flip-flops, people. Be smart.